guys, welcome to Simproved, Fry speaking here, and welcome back to a very, very special video today because we have a special guest again, and it's Steph from Simarchy.
Hi!
Hi girl, I'm so happy that we can do another collab this time, and it's a snow fairy crystal castle or something like that.
Just like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Snow, fairies, ices.
Yeah.
Ice.
Something winter related, so... So as you can see, I started this build. It's another 50-50 challenge. So I started this build on one half of the lot, and then Steph will do the other part. And of course, in her video, we will talk about the build again. So we will see and hear us again, basically.
It's double trouble again.
Yeah, double trouble, like always, basically.
Like always.
Yeah. So I didn't really know what to build at first. Like, we just settled for a snow fairy, something like a snow fairy build. And basically, you guys, if you see this now, you may be wondering why there's snow everywhere. This is a special mod. It's called the First Snow mod, and I will also link it in the video description down below. It basically just changes the whole world, how they look like. They don't change like the objects themselves, really. So if you want to download this and you don't have the mod, it should work totally fine, and you don't need the mod for it to work, I guess.
Yeah, well, you won't have the snow if you don't have the mod, but...
Yeah, of course, it looks a little bit greener than like the grass texture will be grass again, but yeah, basically that's the only changes, I guess. But yeah, so, yeah, I wanted to have like a little lake waterfall area because I always think they look quite, I don't know, magical and stuff. And I also thought maybe like a cliff would be cool, so I decided to use the second basement as the lake, and then have kind of a cascading... Well, I wanted to have some cascading water, but I couldn't make it work with the waterfalls here. But I saw that you could make it work. Like, on your side, it will look like super cool and finished and has the double layer of water, kind of, you know.
Yeah, I had mine flowing into yours.
Yes, so it looks really, really cool at the end, and I'm super proud how it looks like, and it looks so magical. Like, I just love it. Especially thought this is like the perfect build for you because you're much more like into fairy magical stuff. I mean, you're a mermaid, right?
I am. I'm a mermaid, but I love fairies too, and unicorns. Anything mythical and pretty.
So I think that like a mermaid could live maybe in the lake, and then we have like fairies living in the little castles all around it. So we have like everything.
And now there is a fairy mod and a mermaid mod.
Oh my god, yes. When I saw this, I was like, Steph, have you seen this? This is so for you. Are you going to test the mod like in one of your videos maybe?
I am. Actually, what I'm going to do, because I stream on Twitch as well, which you're starting to get into a little bit, yeah?
Yeah. I'm trying my best.
So I do this thing when somebody subscribes, I transition into a mermaid, and I put on a mermaid crown that I made with pretty seashells and stuff. So someone suggested I use the mermaid mod to make my sim self transition into a mermaid. Yeah. So that when it happens live, I could play the little clip and you can see my sim self transform and you won't see my face. And then when I come back on camera, I'll have the crown on. So I think I'm definitely going to have to use the mod for that.
That's so cool. Yeah. I hope I can be there when like it first happens in stream or something.
The first time. We'll have like bubble animations and ocean sounds. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
So yeah, it was kind of tricky like at first to do like a little waterfall here. Like I totally forgot how I can... Oh, there's a train like running right next to me. They're just lovely. But I didn't know what to do like first with the whole stones. Basically for all the others who don't know, but these are the stones from the outdoor retreat pack. So I made them like a little bit bigger. They're supposed to be, I think, tables and stools that you can use while camping and stuff. But I also always like to use them like on landscaping and everything. And later we will also put some crystals in there so it looks even more magical and nice and stuff. I don't know. It's just, it was a really whimsical and nice, like fun, different build than usual, I guess. Like the usual family house, which I really like.
The crystals are my favorite part. I'm so glad you put them in there. It really makes it look magical.
Yeah, really. Like crystals make basically everything more magical and better, right?
Absolutely. Crystals, water, and I love, why do you use these stones instead of regular stones? Why? Because the regular stones glitch out?
The regular stone, like they don't get as like tall and high. They kind of just are like just get wider a little bit more. And I like them because they are pretty tall and kind of, I don't know, I just like these more sometimes. But I think, for example, now with the new jungle pack, by the way, guys, I know that lots of people, by the way, on my video, like my jungle video that we both did again, like with the double voiceover, lots of people said we have to do another collab, basically.
I think we're gonna have to, right? Jungle Part 2. We have all
Jungle
the pieces
world.
we need now.
yeah. Now it's even getting more better. I don't know, like more jungly than ever.
I love all the plants it came with, though. I was really, really amazed at how many beautiful green hanging ivies and ferns.
Yeah,
and, I mean,
right?
It's gorgeous. Oh my gosh.
I really like the new plants as well. I'm not that much of a fan of different flowers, which came, like, we got lots of flowers with the romantic stuff pack. And these are like super colorful. Like, in my opinion, if you put too many of them, they you have like another really whimsical look. And like the modern, I don't know, houses, I don't know, it kind of doesn't fit with all the themes or styles that you can do in building. But the new jungle adventure plants are kind of very versatile, in my opinion. Not even like very jungle-y, but yeah, I really like them. You can use them for so many different builds.
Oh, I agree. We did get some rainbow flowers, though. Those low-laying rainbow ones. I love those. Those are my favorite ever that we've ever gotten.
Yeah, these are really cute. Yeah, all right. What is your favorite, like, gameplay pack?
Ooh, game pack? Oh gosh. I guess maybe jungle. I might have to say. I don't know. I don't play. I build mostly, like you. So I like the building stuff. I think my favorite pack for building is probably a combination of Parenthood and Cats and Dogs.
Oh, okay.
Because it's very family-oriented stuff, you know?
Yeah. That's exactly what I don't like in a game. Families and stuff. Yeah.
You don't.
I think, like, for me, the best gameplay-wise that I'm still really excited about are, of course, the vampires.
Really?
Yeah, which can only be topped off if you get witches or something. Then I would be totally like the happiest simmer ever. That's like the gameplay that I like if I play the game. But yeah, I also got really excited about the aliens though. So I always like the occult sims, like the weird stuff. I'm always in for the weird stuff. Yeah. So
I have a fear of aliens.
Really?
Yes, I'm scared of clowns and aliens. So anytime an alien appears in my game, like when I rarely do a Let's Play, I literally start screaming and crying on camera.
Oh, but I think they sound kind of, I think, like intimidating in the game.
Yeah, they freak me out. I don't like them at all.
I love them because of their creepy voice. I don't know. There you can see how different we are sometimes. Like, I love them because of their creepy voice and you don't like them. But yeah, it's okay. Basically, like, this house was so hard to build because I was just like, I need something that is like a little tower. You know, I was thinking about Rapunzel or something like more whimsical looking with a tower. But the roofing was kind of really hard to do because of all the odd shapes that I did here, like octagonal shapes and semi-octagonal or whatever this is, like in the tower here. Yeah, it was kind of hard to figure out the whole roofing here because the rooms were all kind of wacky formed, in my opinion. But I made it work, I thought.
You did a great job. I mean, I'm watching you do it right now and I still don't know how you did it. I can't do roofs at all, so this is amazing.
Yeah, it's just basically stacking lots of roofs and hope they cover the room under themselves, whatever.
They look like icicles, so it's perfect.
Yeah. Also, I kind of was inspired by, of course, the Disney movie Frozen.
Oh, yeah.
I looked at the ice castle, and also this architecture is a little bit more Scandinavian. I especially looked at Scandinavian architecture of like old Scandinavian houses. So this is kind of influenced a little bit by this because, you know, Frozen is also, I don't know, it's supposed to be, I think, somewhere in Scandinavia or so.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Well, it turned out really beautiful. I love it. I don't know, it looks like it was built over time, which is kind of what you would think of if you think of a fairy house or a fairy castle. They just sort of collect things and build things.
And do their fairy stuff and build new rooms for their new fairy
They
stuff.
have their fairy parties. Do you remember in Sims 3 they could drink too much fairy juice? They would get a little bit tipsy.
Yeah, I really like the little fairy houses that came with. Was it also in Sims 3? Yes, right?
Yeah,
like
Supernatural. Yeah. I hope we get something like that.
Yeah, I hope so too. Oh, right. Like today, I think like our video will come out tomorrow. So today there was like a huge, I don't know, Twitter trend on the Sims community about maybe a new pack that comes out. Have you seen this?
Yeah, I heard that some people contacted EA Chat and they told them seasons would come out in September. But then someone else said that once the agent was asked where they got that information, they said they just Googled it. So I don't think they had secret information. I think they just Googled it and saw that most people think it might be the next expansion pack coming out in September. So that's why she said that. But I don't know. Unless it's official from The Sims, I never...
Yeah, right.
I'm sure it'll be the next pack, though, right? I assume. I mean, not the next pack, but the next expansion pack.
I think so, too. I mean, maybe not the next, but they will definitely do, I think, like a seasons-inspired pack or something that would be like seasons that we have in Sims 3, because it was, like, I guess even, like, the best-selling or, like, a really popular pack. So I can't imagine that they will, I don't know, not do a seasons pack because everybody wants a seasons pack, kind of.
Yeah, there's another rumor going around that they're working on Sims 5, and there's no way. Like, Sims 4 isn't even near being done yet.
Yeah. I also don't think that this is, like, being worked on right now. I have to admit that I didn't have the Sims 3 seasons pack. I never played with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I don't actually know, like, how good it is, you know? Like, of course I've seen, like, lots of reviews and stuff back then, but I never got me the pack back then, so I can't really tell if I'm going to like it or if I really, really need it. So I'm kind of like quiet about it before I say something.
Well, I'm
wrong.
one of the weird people that didn't like seasons. I would turn them off because you could turn off, selective seasons. So I would only keep it set to summer. I hated when it would rain. I hated it when it would snow. It just, I don't know. I like sunny anyway. I live in Florida, so I don't like when the weather changes. I never turn them on.
Yeah, maybe that's something that I would like to do too. I'm not sure. Maybe for builds, was it like different looking if you would build like with the snow mod here as well?
Oh yeah, there was snow everywhere. I mean, the entire ground, everything was snow. It was even more than this. It was crazy. You can build an igloo.
Oh.
You could have snowball fights. You could build snowman. You could do snow angels. There was a lot that you could do with it.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe for builders, like for us, it would be cool just so we have like a different like terrain or like, I don't know, like space, not spray paint, but like that the world looks a little bit more different than it does usually,
Yeah. But the seasons would go through kind of quickly. It was kind of weird. I don't remember exactly how often, but, you'd be playing for a few Sims days, maybe a week or two, and then the season would just change. So it wasn't something that you could just build and make it look like there was snow. You had to wait until it was until it was winter in the game, and then it would just cover everything.
Oh, okay. So it was like sun, and then it was just winter the next day.
Right. Sometimes it would just start raining or hailing out of the blue, and I'm like, no! Turn off.
So yeah, like the build is coming along nicely. I have actually no idea how I managed to... I just can remember that I did this in 2 parts, like on 2 different days, because I did like the whole canyon. I'm just going to call it the ice canyon or whatever it is. And the first little castle, village, I don't know, house of it. And then like the next day I was like, I have to put something else there because I just didn't know what to put there, like in front. First I want to do like a little marketplace or something, but then I thought, why should fairies have a marketplace? To whom are they going to sell the stuff? Like maybe the mermaids. I just didn't come up with that idea back
Maybe. Maybe the fairies sell like the fruits and the nuts. I don't know what they collect to the mermaids, and the mermaids sell them seashells and fish.
That would be like, that's actually a really cute game. Like, just imagine that we could have this like in The Sims 4, that you could have like a supernatural occult marketplace or something, like a little tycoon game inside of The Sims 4.
That would be so cute. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, that would be really cute. So here you can already see the crystals from the debug mode, guys. If you want to find them, you have to enter the cheat bb.showhiddenobjects on, I think. Is it that?
Just show hidden objects, on.
Okay, no on. So bb.showhiddenobjects, and then you can find them in the debug mode, like in the normal build and buy mode. So yeah, these are, I don't know what kind of crystals they are. They just look the most wintry. Also, they had this iridescent rainbow look, so I thought these look like super cute and perfect for the fairy theme, in my opinion.
You know I love rainbows, so yes, I love how they reflect the rainbow off of them.
But we still need like a real rainbow crystal. That would be really cool. I thought that we had something like this, but we still don't, right?
I want one in real life. Have you seen some of those that they just reflect every color?
Yeah, so pretty. Yeah.
I need one.
I need one. We have to figure out how they are called, and then we just go to buy your, like, send them over to you.
They're expensive. All the ones that I want are like $50 and up. I like the really special ones.
So, yeah, basically, like, putting in all these crystals was kind of tricky, because sometimes they, they wanted to put themselves on the little tables that basically are these rocks. And sometimes they would cut into other things, and then you couldn't access all the little houses. So it was kind of tricky, and I had to playtest my side of it for a short time, just to see if the Sims can get out of the house and don't stand there randomly, like, waving at you. Please help me.
I didn't do that. Oops.
Maybe it works. I mean, we will see.
We'll see, hopefully.
We'll see. It's going to be fine, I'm pretty. But yeah, then after I've done like the whole our exterior, I'm not sure. Are we going to the interior soon? When did I start to do the interior? But it has to be soon. But yeah, I wasn't sure like how, of course, like a fairy house really looks like. We don't have so much like fairy stuff. Like all the objects that we have like look pretty man-made, you know, not really, in my opinion, not really magical, in my opinion. So
yeah, we don't have any like genie lamps or anything cool like that.
Yeah, something that looks really, I don't know, fitting for the whole theme. So I had to come up with like stuff that might be usable for fairies or like look the part. So I totally mixed like all the objects, like all the packs and everything. For example, these little, is it also like fairy lights? I mean, fairy lights, right?
Yeah.
Had to be in the fairy build.
Of course.
Of course. These are, I think, from the City Living pack, if I'm not wrong. I thought these look really cute, and like at night it glows, everything glows because of the nice wallpaper, the glowy wallpaper from the Spa Day pack. So I thought it looks like more magical now.
Yeah, it looks beautiful at night. Absolutely.
Yeah, and like you, I mean, I saw, of course, already your side of the build. You also put like the alien flowers from the Get to Work pack, and they glow at night as well.
I love
these
those.
Are so beautiful.
And the mushrooms.
Yeah, the mushrooms, and I don't know, some look like kelp or something.
Yeah.
That could be in the water or so. Yeah, so these are really pretty, and they glow at night. So, guys, if you want to build something magical, you need these plants, basically.
You can also get them with the bb.showhiddenobjects.
Yeah, right. With the, like, everything, all the cool stuff is in the debug mode, like in the hidden objects mode.
Of course.
In my opinion. So yeah, when I started to furnish these things, I was like, are they going to live there? Do I really need a kitchen and everything? But these are pretty tiny houses. I didn't like furnish the tower parts because I couldn't fit in any stairs. So only like the first level of the whole houses are furnished and usable. So the first one has like a kitchen and a little bed niche, like a little area with a bed and something like this. And then the other one has also like a bed living room area in the bathroom. So basically it's a fully usable lot already, because they can eat, they can go to the toilet. If fairies ever go to the toilet, I'm not sure.
Of course, why not?
Of course. Maybe they also have like rainbow poop like the cats and dogs have sometimes.
No, glitter, it sparkles.
Oh yeah, of course.
They poop the crystals.
Oh yeah, right.
That's
Basically,
where the crystals
it's covered
come
in
from.
fairy poop everywhere.
Oh, you use the butterflies too. I actually didn't look inside of your builds.
Yeah, the butterflies, I just thought maybe these are like their sidekick animals, like
They're spirit animals.
That sometimes like I just remembered that like Barbie sometimes had like a little plastic dog or cat or like some animal with them in their package, if we would buy like a Barbie. And I just thought maybe that's the same here. They have like they're spirit animals, something like this. And it's of course butterflies, because they can fly with them through the crystal lake over the sea and stuff. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, that reminded me of something really scary that happened the other day. So I was leaving work, I was taking out the trash, and I see this thing flying by my head, and its wings are going really fast, and it was really big, about the size of my hand. At first I thought maybe it was a injured bird or a hummingbird or something, but it kept getting really close to me, and I remembered hummingbirds are tiny and their wings flap so quickly you actually can't see them flap.
Yeah.
And then I got scared. I ran inside and then went to my car. And when I was driving, it was still there, and it was sitting on the building. And it was like a neon green. And it was super weird. It had neon green wings. And finally, I looked it up on the internet because I was so freaked out. And it was a giant moth.
Wow.
I had never seen one that big before. It scared me. But it was also kind of pretty at the same time.
Wow. And it flew like directly into your face?
Yeah, it was trying to fly at me. I got so scared. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was a bird that was hurt or something.
Yeah, I have to admit that I'm kind of a little bit, like just a tiny little bit afraid of butterflies.
Me too. Any bug or creepy crawly or... Ugh.
Yeah, because it's just basically they're bugs with like
wings.
Nice and really beautiful wings, but they're still bugs. So
yeah, I'm the same way. I'm even scared of ladybugs. I'm so weird.
Yeah. I mean, I went like in Spain where my parents live, we have like a huge butterfly, I don't know what it's called, like butterfly
farm or garden?
Like a garden or farm or something. So it's like a huge dome and you can walk through it and there are like just thousands and thousands of butterflies in there, you know, that you can take pictures of. It's actually really pretty. And like after talking a long time with my mom, she wanted to go there, and I'm like, I'm so afraid of butterflies. We can't go there. They're beautiful, but I can't. And she's like, we're going there. I want to see this, you know. So, I had like my brave moment walking through this dome. And there we had also like these huge moths. They are really, really huge.
Oh my gosh.
But luckily, like no butterfly was ever like, they just crawled, and I didn't see any butterfly like fly at that time. They just sat there beautifully on their leaves and stuff, so it was all fine. So
good. No tragedy there.
Yeah, didn't have like the freak out moment at that time, so that was good. But I'm never going there again. Like it's just
I don't blame you.
Yeah, they're beautiful, but yeah, please only like on pictures or something.
Right, exactly. From far away.
So because it's like this time, like my part of the build, of course they have a bubble blower because sim fairies need some fun, in my opinion.
Of course. They don't have fairy juice, so they might as well have some bubbles.
Yeah. Like Sims don't get tipsy, like if they drink the drinks like from the bar or something this time in Sims 4.
Do they? They don't? I thought they did a little bit.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't notice. I just tried that once with one of my Sims and I made her drink like, I don't know, at least 6 drinks or something.
Oh.
And she was just fine.
Oh, okay. Maybe not then. Or maybe she was just a trooper.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, this is basically already the end of the video, I guess. I mean, we don't have that much time anymore on this build. But of course, the second part, like the other part, other half of the lot will be on Steph's channel, where we will move over now and have a little talk and continue our talk.
Yay!
Yay! So please, guys, I hope that you really like this video and enjoy the video tour. And we see us, and I hope that we see us, in Stephanie's video that I will also link in the video description down below.
Yes, let's go do it. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here. Okay, guys, bye!
Bye!